Hello friends, and a very warm welcome to all of you who are joining us today on the Trading Temple channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today in this video, we're going to have a detailed discussion about the ICP coin, which is also known as Internet Computer Protocol. As you can see on the chart, ICP has experienced a drop of about 2% in its price today. This comes after a very strong and significant upward move, almost 250% in just a week and a half, which was quite impressive. However, following that surge, the price has now dropped about 43% and has entered what appears to be a correction phase. After testing the $10 level and getting rejected at that $10 resistance point, the price is now near the support level and is currently testing that support area. It seems possible that this support might have been lost, but at this moment it's not yet confirmed whether it's truly broken or not. So far, no candle has closed below $5.70, and if a candle does close below the price I've written here, then this support level is considered lost. And we should wait to see if the price can climb back above that level, because if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price has hit this area several times but hasn't shown a strong or convincing reaction and also hasn't had good trading volume. As you can see, when the price went up and did a back test on this support level, it bounced a few times but didn't have strong enough volume to show that it could hold here and have a solid bounce upward. For now, what we can observe is that the price is gradually moving down, and there's a chance it could drop to these areas, maybe even down to around $5. But what's important is that as the price is breaking this area and moving downward, it needs to be able to come back up. How? Well, that's what we're going to analyze further in this video, so stay tuned as we look at the possible scenarios and what traders should watch for in the coming days. That means if the price drops a bit more, whenever it manages to climb back above this support that was lost, which now acts as resistance, after a few days, if it can get back above it, it will once again be considered support, and then it might be able to hold itself in this area. If it can hold itself in this area, that's very good. But if it can't, as I mentioned before, it's highly likely that it could head toward $4.50 in this region to fill the gaps that have formed here. There's also very strong support in this area, and you can see its moving averages are also located here, so it's likely it could test this area. But personally, I think after such a sharp drop in price, almost 40% so far, it's very likely we'll see a bounce along the way. In other words, it's unlikely for the price to just go straight down to $4.50. Usually there are bounces and it might go down step by step. And if it possibly goes up from here and manages to hold this level that has formed here, there's a good chance it could bounce back up. But it all depends on the market conditions. The crypto market is currently in a very bad state, and Bitcoin is losing all its support levels one by one. As you can see, Bitcoin has dropped almost 5% so far, but ICP has managed to hold up better than Bitcoin today, dropping only about 2.5%. But if Bitcoin continues its downward trend, ICP will likely head toward $4.50. For now, though, ICP has held up better compared to Bitcoin. If I show you the ICP chart against Bitcoin, the reason ICP has held up well in this context is because on its chart against Bitcoin, ICP has a very strong support here. As you can see, it's hit this support level several times and has managed to hold itself well so far. Even if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see there's a very good support level here against the Bitcoin chart, and it's held itself well in this area and could go up. But again, it depends on the market, and the market conditions are not good at all right now. But if it loses this level, the same level I showed you on the ICP chart, it's highly likely it will go to test $4.50. But for now, what you can see is that it's holding itself well in this area, and if it continues to do so, with a bounce from Bitcoin, ICP could have a better performance again. But for now, nothing is certain, and on the main chart, about 20% to 30% of the support level has been lost, but it's not confirmed yet. There's a chance for a bounce here since the price has dropped sharply, almost 40%, and it's gone straight down by 40%, so there's a chance for a small bounce. We'll have to see what happens in the coming days. Let's also take a closer and more detailed look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is extremely important and plays a crucial role when it comes to determining the price of ICP. Bitcoin is basically the main decision maker in the entire cryptocurrency market, as we've always said in our previous discussions. As you can see, the level we've been talking about for a long time, the significant $100,000 level, has now been lost as a support level for Bitcoin, and the price is currently dropping sharply and is quickly approaching the next important support level. The current price is $94,000 and Bitcoin's support level is roughly between $92,000 and $94,000, which is a very critical range. This is the support level, and with the price dropping this sharply and rapidly, it's highly likely that it will stop here and have a small bounce or a temporary recovery. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the coming days and how the market reacts. I also talked yesterday about Bitcoin's weekly moving average, which I said is very important and significant for the overall trend. Every time Bitcoin has lost this moving average, it's entered a bear market, which is a period of declining prices. This is the 50-week moving average for Bitcoin, which has always acted as a strong support level and has helped Bitcoin reach new all-time highs in the past. But so far this week, Bitcoin has lost this moving average, although it's not confirmed yet because there are still 2 days left until the weekly candle closes. But as we can see, historically, whenever Bitcoin has lost the 50-week moving average, it's entered a bear market, which is a significant event for the market. For now, there's a small support level here for Bitcoin, and the price might stabilize a bit here and maybe help altcoins perform a bit better in the short term. But overall, the situation is very tough and challenging for the crypto market as a whole. We'll have to see what happens to ICP in this situation and how it responds to these market conditions. That was today's video, a short video analyzing ICP and also taking a look at Bitcoin and its current situation. I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, trading is never certain and everything is based on probability and risk management. Until the next video, goodbye.